We're now moving into the dining room area, one of the most heavily damaged areas. It may be hard to see, but this is the floor that we're looking at and all of the heavy soot. The floor is tiled. I'm going to walk back into the living room for a moment, so you might be able to see the tile. Let me just scrape it off a little bit so you can see the tile. Okay, back into the dining room area. That happens to be what's left of the china closet. Again, trying to look up at the ceiling. You can see the entire ceiling is gone. This is what is left of the dining room table. Heavily damaged. This is a little closet that we had chairs, blankets, rugs, odds and ends in. There's a basketball, which again has been burnt by the fire. Moving to the front-facing wall of the dining room. And you can see the extensive damage up into the ceiling. Moving towards the kitchen, this is a little pantry. We're now looking at the kitchen cabinet where the stove was, or the stove still is. Above the stove is where the fire started. This is part of the burnt out kitchen cabinets that were above the stove. Again, looking up into the kitchen. This is the refrigerator, completely burnt out. Dishwasher, again, completely burnt out. The stove, microwave, and into the kitchen cabinets, blender, you can see that. Glasses, plates, bowls. That is the sink area of the kitchen. Looking up into the kitchen ceiling, the rafters. We're actually moving from the kitchen to the laundry room area. This is the water heater. Again, fairly well damaged by the fire. The water is turned off due to leaks in the water heater and other plumbing. This is the ceiling of the garage. Fairly well burned and damaged. Storage area that is above. Lift some light up there where we stored a lot of boxes, Christmas gifts, photos, and things like that. Cabinet. Again, a pantry in this area. There's the wall. You can see how the wall is just blackened and from water damage given away. This is above the washer and dryer. This is the washer and dryer. You can see the washing machine actually had melted from the heat across the top. Looking out at the back door. Getting a cabinet in the laundry room area. Going back into the garage now. You can see the floor again is still heavily soaked. Back here we have king size bed. We have some twin mattresses that go to a twin size bed, ceiling fan. TVs, again you can see that is melted. Another TV, again top shelf, things burned and melted. See the bubbling on the wall. Again, there's a hole in the ceiling back here as well. See that? Further back into the garage, And you can see extensive damage. As a result, things that are melted, burning, again, smoke damage, damage to the garage door, jukebox. This is a Rockola jukebox, integrated circuit, solid state jukebox. And we have various collectibles, canisters of things that we still need to go through and determine the state. You can see things are not their natural color, darkened black. This is part of the bed. You can see that's burned from the fire. There is the other part of the bed. You might be able to see that is also burned. So those are the twin beds. This was an 8-foot table that melted from the heat of the fire. And this is looking up into the ceiling of the garage. Okay, we're now going into the living room area. This is the little entry ceiling right above it. This is, or was, the sofa. Recently purchased at Macy's. You have a table over there. Swamp cooler. There were pictures on those walls, not sure where they went to. Sliding glass doors, completely boarded up. A lot of glass on the floor. Not sure if they had to be broken or the heat actually got to those. You've got various chairs from the dining room which were thrown into here. Let me just climb over here a little bit. This is the countertop. You have bar stools. There are 4 or 5 bar stools that I'm looking at. You can see pretty much most of this destroyed ceiling. That was a flat panel TV. There's a TV stand. Inside the stand are a collection of DVDs. There is a surround sound system, which you could probably see is melted. Again, it is a Yamaha system. This is a fireplace that we have in this room. We're looking at a rocking chair. These are the back windows. Again,